Markelle Fultz, #1 overall pick, has not played in 3 straight playoff games. Brett Brown asked why he's playing T.J. McConnell over Fultz. He said his decision, quote, shouldn't shock anybody given how we've arrived and where we've arrived. Brown also went on to say, don't consider Fultz out for the rest of the series. I actually didn't think this was that big a deal when you consider how much more experience TJ has. What do you think?
I don't think it's a big deal at all. I think, all season long they've played without Markelle. And once he got a chance when he was healthy, they put him in there just to kind of get his feet wet, and see what he can do. And then when you start the playoffs, you got to go with the guys who have been there, guys who've been there all season long, who's gotten you to this particular point. And I think that's all Coach Brown is doing. Now, if somebody goes down, young fella, make sure you stay ready. This is still a learning experience for him. You can watch from the bench and still learn. And you're going to be a big part of this organization's future. There's no doubt about it. They wouldn't have made the trade if they didn't think so. So, right now as a rookie, he just got to learn that, hey, his time is going to come. But as a coach, I have no problem with what Coach Brown is doing because, again, he's going with the guys that he trusts, that have gotten him there, that have been playing all season long. And listen, how can you argue with him?
Right.
How can you argue with where Philly is right now?
This isn't process time anymore. This is winning time.
Right.
And you talk about Fultz, handful of games played. I think he's gonna be a remarkable player in this league. But to play him now with such little NBA experience at winning time, that's a risk. You're saying, well, this is good for his development, but it's definitely not good for winning this game right here in front of us.
And by the way, maybe they're in a blowout situation and then he does start to play him,
Sure.
or maybe another situation. I do want to remember, though, the Celtics traded away the #1 pick to the Sixers so that Boston, could take Jayson Tatum, 3rd overall. Jayson scored 28 points in Game 1. I mean, imagine if the guys were flipped, right? Imagine if Philly had stayed at 3 and taken Tatum. Now, I don't know whether Boston, I don't know whether Danny Ainge would have taken Markelle Fultz. But did the Celtics, I don't know. Did they win the series on draft night? I don't know if they're still going to win the series. Did they win Game 1 on draft night?
I really didn't like this topic because I think it focuses so much on just the immediate response, right? First of all, no one could have foreseen what was going to happen to Markelle Fultz in June, right? By October, that he would have a shoulder injury, an arm injury, and then on top of that, perhaps a mental block.
I am willing to believe that Danny Ainge has the magic powers to have foreseen all that. I'm sorry.
I know you're saying that.
Danny's been good, but he ain't that damn good. Come on now.
Who actually believe things like that, and it's ridiculous, right? No one knew. I saw the kid at Summer League coach.
No, he was great.
He looked like one of the best rookies on the floor out there, but the best players on the floor. He looked like he was going to be all rookie his first year.
Absolutely.
And so the story of Markelle Fultz is not written by May of 2018. Not. It's 3 years down the line.
Yeah, this is so incomplete, because again, like you just said, I mean, the kid hasn't played all season long. He had the shoulder injury. We should look at this 3 years from now.
They changed the topic bar for me.
Yeah, we should look at this 3 years from now. I truly believe that both these teams are going to be extremely happy 3 years from now from this deal being done.
Yeah. That's
I think Philly's going to be extremely happy with Markelle, and I think obviously Boston's already happy with Jayson Tatum. And I think
their extra compensation they got as well.
So I think both teams are going to feel really good about this deal 3 years from now.
Boston's going to be real happy when they trade him.